to get back and turn this around, because it's usually by the time we get to the end of today, they've been on these courts for the group games for the semi-final, and tiredness, fatigue will creep in. There's no doubt about that.
I can tell you that from first-hand experience. Last year I was part of the boss level team. Some would say it's a promotion, me being here today in the commentary box. Some would say I wasn't good enough to make the cut.
I thought you did well last year.
Thank you, Tim. You're too
It was
kind.
good to see.
But I can tell you, after 15 minutes of playing in that boss level game, I was flat out like an absolute pancake. So credit to everyone here today. They've been putting in such a stellar effort to make it this far. The final.
Good turnaround of possession, and Jade doing well to pick that ball up and bring it away, but the red shirts filter back, everybody back behind the ball. Andrea again looking to try and get a foot in there. She's clearly got the taste for the goal. Her goal separates the two teams at the moment. Remember, it's all about control, it's all about discipline and precision in these short passing movements.
And the beauty of five-side football is that anything can happen.
Absolutely.
You can collapse in an instant.
Yeah, the really impressive thing has been the quality of what we've been watching over the course of today. This is no after-work semi-serious kickabout. These players have been putting in some serious training, serious preparation for this today. And they're opened up again, and that was a big chance for Jade. There's some opportunities here, 3 goal chances, they've taken 1. Those 2 big chances that they failed to put away could come back to haunt them.
Great save from the keeper there. This is a very, very exciting watch. Usually you kind of, it gets a little bit later on in the game, and that's when we start to see the game open up a little bit, but it's nice to see that both teams are really going for it. I feel like first 5 minutes they're feeling each other out. Now we're getting a real bit of an end-to-end affair here, aren't we?
Rachel losing possession of the ball. They've given the ball away a few times in that position. And the transition has been swift, it's been quick, and they've given away chances. But again, a quick to take a little bit of breath. But again, they're straight back on it. Picked up again that time by Jodie, but she can't keep hold of the ball. That was Angie again getting it through. There's 2.
Is that a goal or an own goal? We're going to have to get a VAR on that one. An instant replay.
Well, they won't care who scored the goal, what limb it came off. It is a second goal, and this is a real upset to the script so far. It's time now for Up the Cheadle really to start getting a little bit more creative, a little bit more ingenious and innovative.
I think they're going to have to go gun-ho for it, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're going to really have to try and do something different.
Can't afford to concede another one, you wouldn't have thought. It is Georgia going a long way around. She's covered there by Jade right into the corner there.
She took the scenic route around there. We like it, we like it.
They're not allowed to use those boards for advantage. The temptation must be significant, actually, when you get into those positions to try and get the rebound back in. Oh, how about that?
Whoa. I've been watching the Copa America.
Again, and just overrunning the ball there was Sophie. And she's back in to try and steal possession away. It's brought away by the opposite, number 6, Sophie. She leaves it off to Nadine. Nadine's in a good position if she wants to lay it back.
Great defending from the Stars.
That's a good piece of goalkeeping. Very good bit of goalkeeping by Gia.
It's a very disciplined defensive performance, I would say, from the Stars League.
Well, this has been a real turn-up. I don't think we expected this based on what we've seen so far in the competition today, that is. This is Sophie again. Everybody back behind the ball, closing down the spaces. The angles are tight, the opportunities are few at this moment.
Working it very nice.
Oh, that was a good strike. Sophie saw the gap.
Wow.
Kicked out a beautiful shot.
Up off my seat ever so slightly there. 2-1, they're back in the game. Left peg finish there. Do you know what? I love a left-footed finisher. I don't know what it is, it's just very satisfying to watch.
I was left-footed.
Oh, were you? I knew that, Tim, that's why I said it. Don't you worry.
Left-footed, left-handed. What is it they
left
said?
on the bench.
Oh, yeah.
We've all been there, Tim. We've all been there.
That's great. It's a good one.
Brilliant. No, I got a few of those up my sleeve, don't you worry.
Oh, in boxing circles, they'll tell you something else about left-handers. Should have been put down at birth. But there we go. That's another story for another day. And they're in here very nearly. It looked as if it was going to run there for Sophie, but now they appear to have woken up.
This is where the momentum kicks in. This is where you want to capitalise on scoring a goal. They've got their tails up.
They had width there.
Have they overcommitted, though? Great recovery.
Back again it goes, looking for Sophie in the black number 6. And behind her it's Sophie M. And on the opposite team on number 6, we've got Sophie J. So there's a lot of Sophies out there.
A lot of Sophies going on, yeah.
But it's tight. They survived. They rode out the storm. They persevered. And there's that little chink of light
Fantastic
again.
Save. Again, another left-footed drive from distance.
It is, and the interesting thing is they're actually being allowed to get a shot on target from that angle, as that was Sophie M. They'll be a bit disappointed. Everybody back behind the ball. In those positions, you shouldn't really be getting a shot on target, or you shouldn't be allowed to get a shot on target. Get a nice little bit of footwork there. Sophie M's given it away. They've got to come away. That's a good save. It is a good save.
Keeping it in the box as well. Very well done from the keeper. Again, the defending has been very resolute.
Again, the balance of play is very much in favour of Atlas Cheadle.
No
Still a goal behind.
Unfortunately, Tim, they're not.
No, they're not, are they?
The whistle was already blown. You cannot slide in five-a-side football. That is one of the main rules. And unfortunately, had the game continued, it would have been 2-2. They would have been right back in it.
Kick. It's all right. And they've given possession away. And again, that is a disappointment from a position like that to end up with you facing a shot on your own goal.
Again, I think this is where the game really starts to open up with almost 10 minutes into the game.
Straight into a penalty shootout. 3 penalties, then it goes to sudden death.
If they manage to equalise, of course.
Yeah.
She's good. This one
Yeah.
Cameraman admiring the grass there.
Keeping them tight on the boards there. If you keep them in positions like that, it's good defending because they can't get a shot on goal. Looking to try and get Sophie M. In possession again, looking to try and work the angle, getting it wide, and then you can see the tiredness just beginning to creep in. She was expecting one of her teammates to be over there ready to accept that pass, but they weren't quite on the same wavelength. It's Sophie M again. But the minutes are going by here into the final 5 minutes. 1 goal between the two of them.
The ref catching a stray there, being told to wake up. It's always, no matter what level, no matter what standard, no matter where you are, the referees have got their work cut out for them.
I tell you,
and especially when there's £10,000 on the line, I'll tell you, for free.
He was taking a bit this morning, I can tell you, that referee. he did a great job in placating a few angry players out there. And now this could be it. Play the right ball. The opening was there once again. Sophie M manages
great
to
bit
turn,
of trickery.
Tees it up and just wide. She'll pick it up again, Sophie M.
That could have been the one to take the game away from Up the Cheadle.
Could have been the winner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
There'll be a lot of chicken dinners for 10 grand if they're walking away with that. You'll get some KFC party bucket with that one, my friend. It's Sophie MJ.
Oh, I'm hungry now, Tim.
Into Georgia. Nadine, that is going to be a free kick. And of course, as the seconds tick down, it is a real test of nerve and temperament, isn't it?
What are you doing?
And there you go, you might have heard it. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you making a challenge like that for?
Around 3 minutes left.
There you can see 3 minutes left. 3 minutes separate Stars League from them, and picking up a cheque for £10,000 here. Getting stuck in is Andrea. Andrea again, battling on the line is Dana. Still keeping it tight to the boards there was Sophie M.
We're hearing screams of set up properly. I think that's the beauty of five-a-side. I didn't realise there were tactics involved, but there's set-piece routines. Oh, a nutmeg.
Yeah,
should have been great. 1v1 against Jack earlier today, street panner.
Oh, yeah, what a player. What a player. Performance.
We'll be seeing him in the boss level team as well a little bit later today.
Sophie J picking it up. Georgia is there again, and that just rolls through to the keeper. Referee out again just to lay the law down, because tempers will get a little frayed in these last few minutes, I'm sure, with such a big prize. But it is a time to show character, to show personality, and the opening is there. And it could have been the end. Jasmine was through.
It was Jasmine. With 2 minutes to go, you could have been a hero.
Well, if you look back at the story of this game, the story is a collection of missed opportunities. If they give this up at 2 and it ends up as 2-2 and goes to penalties, they'll be kicking themselves for not winning this in normal time. They really will. Yeah, 2 minutes left. Keep working, keep probing, keep passing, keep possession of the ball. There's the angle. There's the opening for the shot. Yeah, it needs to be taken quickly.
A minute separate.
Oh, it's a great save.
Fantastic
what a piece
save.
of goalkeeping that is.
Incredible save.
Chloe in goal has just produced the moment that could deliver them a 10 grand prize. That is an incredible piece of play, showed real composure.
If I'm her teammates, I'm slipping her an extra 50 quid for that one. That's a game-winning save there.
It is.
Less than a minute to go, the clock is ticking down.
And just deserves so much credit, keeping her eye on what was going on during the build-up. There was a lot of activity and movement in front of her. Maybe wasn't expecting that to come through in the angle that it did. And again, how many times we've seen it, a keeper using her feet and that deflects it.
Oh, this could wrap it up.
This is it,
oh,
surely.
Again, another save with the feet.
Well, Andrea opened the scoring.
End
she
to
could have
end.
ended it there, and it's come back up. This is the moment closed down on
tackle.
Sophia. Well, Sophie J closed down right at the death. It could be the moment.
Oh, Tim, my heart rate is through the roof at this point. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Incredible. It is an incredible end. There was real fear, there was real anxiety in that moment that they broke, because you thought that it was going to be the moment the equaliser went in, but Sophie J was immediately surrounded by two defenders, and off goes Andrea.
She's been sin-binned.
Yeah,
sin-binned.
She can't believe it. With this,
last chance saloon. Put up the Cheadle.
This is overtime. This is
5v4. Wow, it all boils down to this, Tim.
It is this. Sophie J, referee is not happy. There's encroachment. You can't go in front of the ball. There it goes.
It's got to be a bit of game management. Keep the ball in the corner. Seconds away from 10,000 big ones.
Can't get it out the corner. They're supposed to allow them to play it out, allow them to get going. And there it is. It is a huge win for the Stars League. Finished second in their group, and they have managed to make it through a very closely fought semi-final, and they have taken on one of the best teams of the day, up the Cheadle, who won all of their group games and the semi-final. They were the top scoring team in the group, but they never looked like being the top scoring team in this game. Best team won.
I would have to agree with that. The best team won. I feel like it was a very solid defensive performance from the Stars League. They took their opportunities. They could have had a couple more on the break as well towards the end of that game, but 2-1. They've come out victorious. £10,000.
What do you
Can you
feel?
believe it? The Ladbrokes Players Cup. What a time to be alive. What a fantastic tournament.
And there's a chance. It's not quite double your money, but a chance to get in and kick a few lumps at some FA Cup winners and Champions League winners a bit later on. But and they'll be up against some of their heroes as well. Siobhan Chamberlain, of course, the former England international goalkeeper. Leanne Sanderson, again, another England legend from the last decade or so. But this moment belongs to the Stars League. Jade, Dana, Jasmine, Chloe, Andrea, Sophie M. Sophie M. I think it's Sophie M, actually. It's a huge moment. At the end of what we said has been an arduous few months.
Of course, because I know that they swept up in the London heat as well, so it's been a long time coming for them. You know, it's not just, you know, a couple of weeks ago. This has been a couple months in the making, so massive congratulations to the Stars League. And now we got to pick ourselves up and got to do it all over again, Tim.
Yeah, we have, because
the men's final.
The men's final is coming up, and that is the SE Dons against Jordan All-Stars. That is coming up before we get the Boss game as well. We'll talk to some of the personalities that have made their name out there today. We'll be catching up with some of that Stars League team. We'll be looking at the road to the final from the men's event. That'll be coming up shortly as well. Let's have a look at some of the highlights from that game. Well, it's always good to get a very quick start, isn't it?
Of course, 2 minutes into the game, they made off the backboard. That, again, that is the beauty of five-a-side football. Yeah, look at this for a finish on the volley as well. Very composed finish, bottom corner to take the lead. 2 minutes into the game.
And everything was coming down the attacking right here.
Which is brilliant for us. We got the perfect angle for it as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
Right behind it all.
And as you can see, the story of the game.
Was it a nutmeg?
It was a nutmeg, and look at this. It was Jay.
I'll let you take that one, Tim. Was it?
Yeah.
You can put your neck on the line for that one.
Tell you, the goalkeeper had a fabulous game.
Yeah.
Had a fabulous game.
Fabulous game. I think she is largely to credit. Oh, wow. Let's wheel that one up. That left foot finish. One touch out of her feet. Bottom corner. The keeper, who was sensational this afternoon, couldn't do anything about it. Oh.
Again, great use of the outstretched leg, and again.
You'd start to think, as an attacker, what more can I do?
Yeah.
Fantastic goalkeeping performance.
If you, again, the coach or in charge of the Stars League, you're beginning to wonder whether or not all of those chances that they've missed are going to come back to haunt them.
Of course.
You know, don't you?
Of course, yeah. But fortunately for them, they managed to see the game out even after this fantastic save and a sin bin as well. That's the first.
That was the save. That was the save then, and you could literally see maybe all the hope drain away from them. Andrea, what a miss. What a miss.
What a miss. Should be kicking herself after that one, but sometimes that's just where the cookie crumbles. And again, in the dying seconds, a slide tackle to get sin bins. They saw out the performance in the corner. That is fantastic game management, and it's got them to £10,000. Wow. I want to be a part of the celebrations now, you know.
I love it, love it. It's just so great to see, isn't it? I mean, they've been playing through the earlier part of the year, 3-4 months, the preparation, the dedication, the training, keeping it all together, and getting here and performing on the day.
And that's what it all boils down to. Anything can happen in tournament football as well. You know, you get a cheeky goal here or there and park the bus. You just never know.
Park the bus. There's on the stats panel, we've got a stats panel behind here, and there is something called a park the bus stat, isn't there?
I did mention it. Yeah, there was a team that had over 600 seconds worth.
Well, better than that, there was some I seen that have hit the 930 minutes, no, 30 seconds. 930 seconds.
That is, I mean, that is a phenomenal achievement in five-a-side football.
Yeah.
How many minutes is that, Tim, off the top of the dome? I'm putting your maths to the test here.
It's 9 minutes. No, what are you on about? 9 6 is 54.
It's 15 minutes and then some.
9 minutes.
You know, in fact, that's a whole game's worth of parking the bus.
Yeah.
There you go. Tim, don't you worry. You did excellent on the football commentary, but I'll stick to the maths.
You had that. You prepared that. Right then, it's the men's final is coming up in just a couple of minutes' time, and this is the story of how they got there.
When the bass hits your face, you be like. When the bass hits your face, you be like.
Here we go, the teams they're going through the warm-up. Let's have a rundown then of the teams. SE Dons, the Jordan All-Stars. I've been watching these throughout the course of the morning. These guys have been really impressive, both these two teams.
Of course, I feel like, as I mentioned, when there's money on the line, you know, it ignites something within you. This isn't just a Mickey Mouse kickabout. This isn't a five-a-side with your mates. This is the Ladbrokes Players Cup. £10,000 on the line for this final. Let's get it underway.
The SE Dons in the white, the Jordan All-Stars in the black. And I can tell you what has impressed me about the SE Dons has been how they keep possession of the ball. It's incredible, the movement, the continual possession, keeping possession until the moment arrives where you know you've got a goal scoring chance, rather than giving it up cheaply and possession going to the opposition. So, you know, I've seen more of them than I saw of the Jordan All-Stars. I think the Jordan All-Stars are going to have to be good, very good. They finished second on goal difference, despite beating the SE Dons. But I think that was in the groups, but I think this is completely different.
Yeah. What has also excited me is the VTs, if I'm being completely honest. Seeing that made me really want to lace up. You know, they've got these cool little intros, everyone pointing at the badge. This is it. This is the beauty of the Ladbrokes Players Cup. And their journey as well along the way has just been sensational. Like we've mentioned, teams have come from Manchester, London, Birmingham, Cardiff, all over the UK to be here today as part of the grand final. So to see it all boil down to this one game, leave it all out on the line.
Here we go then, the final is getting underway. The SC Dons finished at top of that group that they qualified from, despite the fact that they were beaten by the Jordan All-Stars, and away we go then. And that's not a bad effort, that by Hassan.
It's a very quick start.
Yeah, and again,
shot up in the first few seconds.
There was little off target. That is what was the impressive part of it for me from both of these two teams. Whenever they got the possession of the ball and there was an attempt made on goal, it was nearly always that they got the opposition keeper to work. Yeah,
I think what's impressive is, as you mentioned with the SE Dons in particular, how meticulous they are. You know, they're always running around. I think when you're down on the ground as well, you realise, you know, they're making 2 or 3 movements to get the ball. You know, there's tactics, there's set pieces, there's a real intensity to their play as well. So it's very, very exciting to see. Very, very exciting.
But it is their moment, the big moment. And if you just joined us, the final of the Ladbrokes Players Cup. And again, you see the movement of the ball there of Malik, that moved into a great position. And he was completely unmarked. And if they got it through to him on the edge of the area, it was just him and the goalkeeper. And the Jordan All-Stars have got to be aware of the quality of movement of these guys off the ball. And again, good press.
I think it's going to be a real cat and mouse type of fixture once again. You know, the final, there's a lot of money to be playing for here. No one wants to make a mistake, especially if it's you that makes a mistake and you've let your team down for 10,000.
Yeah, you've got to be on it from the start. Eyes on the stars, feet on the ground.
We love that. Absolutely love that, Tim.
This is, again, good play by Toby. This time he loses possession. There's plenty back behind the ball. At 6 there is Ismet, one of the top scorers in the group stages. 3 goals for him. And again, you can see what was on his mind. Very direct when he gets the ball. Loves to take on opposition players.
Am I right in saying that the Jordan All-Stars, in fact, beat the SE Dons in the group stages? So
here's that ball. This is what they've got to be aware of. Hassan has pulled into that wide position a couple of times. He was not particularly tightly marked. It's Toby who brings it away. He's immediately closed down, though. He's towered over. The route out was completely shut off. And again, the issue they got at the moment is they can't get out of their half of this playing court.
It's tricky, but they have to stay patient. You know, they've done it once, they can potentially do it again. That is the beauty of five-a-side football. You nick 1 goal, seeing a lot of long-range efforts as well. We saw one fly in from the previous women's final as well to make it 2-1. So nicking a goal could be on the cards.
Yeah, it isn't all about just the artistry and the finesse. It's also about the subtlety and the cunning. And here is Malik again, in no hurry, just to give meaningless possession of the ball away, waiting for the right pass to become available. And that is where the temptation is, where he's holding the ball like that, is to draw the opposition out, to create the space in behind.
Yeah, I think the Jordan All-Stars are going to have to be very diligent in the way they defend, the way they press. They don't want to be leaving any gaps, because we know that SC Dons can be clinical. As you mentioned, they are shot-on-target specialists, and there you go.
Oh, yeah,
Prime example.
It is.
Prime
It's impressive. Again, might not have had the pace to beat the keeper, but it is on target again. And it's really important as well that they don't let the fear of losing dictate their style of play, but that is as close as we have got so far. Great attempt coming in from Osman.
Fantastic pass from Hassan, though. That was a brilliant pick out.
So just a momentary stoppage due to an injury here, because you're not allowed to make sliding tackles or anything like that here, but that does not mean to say that there is not a physical element to this
100%,
game.
100%. I think more so in five-side football, because people are never really that far away from you, so you can always get an arm on them. You can always, there's always a bit of argy-bargy, there's always a bit of shirt pulling, so you know, you need to do whatever you can to get a bit of space on this pitch. Very tight. Especially, you know, they've been going at it all day as well, so the wear and tear on the legs, it is just a fantastic effort. You're going to need to do everything in your powers to get you over the line.
Oh, we've had 5 minutes of the 15 in this final. These two teams, remember, playing for the £10,000 winners check. Squeezing a shot in, first one that they have managed so far.
Sorry about my ad-libs, Tim. I get excited by football. Sorry.
Getting back over here is Hassan. He just looks so cool in control.
Taking two out of the game.
Do you know what? He lulls you into this false sense of security. He's got this very languid pose. You don't expect him to just do what he did there, which was drop a shoulder, dart through the gap.
In fact, he had one arm on the sideboard.
Yeah, that was
I thought he was striking a pose. I thought he was off on holiday in Ibiza for a split second there.
So
he got me.
Is it going to be? Here he is again. But he's getting there. They know he's there. They just can't do anything to stop him.
You can't miss a man like Hassan.
He's having a good game. This is Toby. Again, the Jordan All-Stars spending a long time out of possession of the ball. They're being made to work. This is a real mental effort they're having to put in here. They cannot let their concentration or their focus drop here, otherwise they will be taken advantage of. And again, that sums it up as well where we're at. Toby picking up the ball, the shot came in, the rebound came out, and they are first to the ball in the second phase.
I don't think the Jordan All-Stars will mind all too much being out of possession. Currently at 0-0, still in the game.
Yeah. That looked like a little bit of...
yeah, that's the argy-bargy I was talking about earlier, and he's also clambered over him. Have a bit of that on your way out. Again, 0-0. 7 minutes into the game.
Yeah. And remember that it is a penalty shootout. It's 3 penalty shootout, and then it goes to sudden death.
Is it selfish to say I really want to see a penalty shootout?
Yeah, I think it is.
Sorry, I've said it now.
Imagine the misery those poor boys are going to have to go through.
You know what? As long as it's not me.
I think they've got to get Ismet involved more in this game. He's picked the ball up a couple of times in deep positions, and he's gone right for the jugular, tried to take on 2-3 defenders, get a shot off. But again, look at this press. Look at this press. This is very, very impressive.
Jurgen Klopp would have been proud of that one.
Oh, I think Jurgen Klopp would be very, very proud of that. Maybe he's watching, he needs a job. He's turned down the USA. maybe he's coming. SC Dons, he is your man. But for all the possession, For as controlled as they've looked, they still do not have a goal.
Penetrative pass there from Smalls. That's what we like to see, passes that break the lines into the big man. I love that duo, you know. It's giving me Crouch and Defoe.
I agree, I'm unlucky, son.
I love it. I love it. I used to thrive off of that. Off a big number 9.
Defoe,
I'm not talking to you,
Yeah,
I'm talking to Rio. Is your name Rio? Is your name Rio? No.
Is your name Rio? No.
Is there a surprise
I love
entry
it.
for
I
the
love it.
boss level
It's always good as well, even in a time like this where there's so much riding on this, never to actually let your sense of humour go.
Of course. Of course. I feel like we can say that sat here with the courage. Are you Rio?
I remember my first beer as well. I remember my first beer.
Who is this? Whoever he is, he's quite amusing. He remembers his first beer.
The thing is, it's quite tame on the pitch. So I'm hearing it
I
kick
was
off.
very surprised, actually, how
very
tame it
tame.
was.
Yeah, very tame on the pitch.
They've got a good set of rules here. No arguing with the officials. No excessive profanity. There's
mild
minor.
profanity.
You're
We'll
right,
let it
minor.
slide.
Oh, ball
have they
given
pitched
away.
it on the edge of the box? Haven't been able
They
to
just
capitalise
need
yet.
a little more.
I think it's
up
difficult
front,
to relax
yeah.
into a game like this.
Clinical.
Very difficult to relax into a game like this. I also feel like the Jordan All-Stars are biding their time a little bit, you know, doing so much pressing, so much off-the-ball work that they need to spend a bit of time on the ball. So I can understand why they're not really going gung-ho for it.
Well, as they say, the difference between the greats and the legends is their ability to focus for longer periods of time and get through difficult moments. We've got 5 minutes left to get a goal here in this final, or we are going to a penalty shootout. And there is Osman. Just to get it in there again. There was good movement again off the ball by Ismet just down below us.
Cynical, that's what we're calling it round here. He knew that they were outnumbered at the back. You know what? Tactical.
Yeah, one for the team.
One for the team.
Thing
Sin bin
is,
inbound.
Well, yeah, you've got to be careful, because if you do take one for the team, you could end up going off for 2 minutes.
Could end up costing your team at that point, really, couldn't you?
Yeah. Not with 5 minutes to go. You don't want to concede to a numerical advantage for the opposition. But here, it is tense, it is nervous. This is Ben Long on the ball, trying to just tease them out. He wants some movement in front of him. He's got to have somewhere to go with the ball. If you look at that, 3-4 back there, and now again the keeper bowling it out underarm. There's the turn by Ismet. They're trying to get him involved in the game. This is the man. You do feel if they get it to him, if they are going to get some success in front of goal, it is going to be him. There he is, drops the shoulder, angles there, then disappears, and then, like the exceptional player that he is, holds on to it rather than just having a meaningless attempt that had no chance of scoring. And they're coming out of their shell a bit in this final 5 minutes. They're not sitting as deep as they were.
Again, I think they're growing in confidence. The fact that it's 0-0, anyone's game, getting a few more touches on the ball, higher up the pitch as well, a few shots popping off. And I don't feel like the SE Dons have really had too much control over the last 5 minutes or so.
Oh, he's got all the tricks, all the turns, he's off and away. Can he finish?
Just a moment of composure.
He is the difference.
He is the difference. He is the danger man. Great feat for a big man.
There's the angle, there's the shot. What a great save. Oh, that is an unbelievable bit of goalkeeping. That is Kevin in goal.
He made himself huge there, didn't he?
And the strength of his arm. Trying to put the disguise on, they've left it, and he's done it again. Stopped them again. Malik was through, and he'll be disappointed he didn't do better. Now, as the clock ticks down, the spaces open up, the chances come thick and fast here.
Legs are getting tired as well. Flurry of attacks from the SE Dons.
He's broken it down once again.
It's getting exciting now. 2 minutes to go, Tim.
Ben Long. holding it up. This could be, you don't want to be the one that makes the error once, makes the mistake that costs your team.
Is it going to be a mistake, or is it going to be a moment of brilliance? Or is it going to be a penalty shootout, Tim?
Penalty shootout, that is the personification of drama. You cannot get more drama than that.
Yeah.
Again, sitting very, very, very deep. And this is where you're looking at, they're trying to get the quick dispatch here. It's into Small. Ooh, doesn't have the control, and he goes barreling in there to Malik, who brings it away, and Malik lays it off, looking to try and get it back up here. This is the moment, that's another great save. Hassan's shot. He's been the player. He's had, what, 3 attempts on goal.
Nothing to show for it, unfortunately. I feel like the difference between the two teams is
the goalkeeper.
The goalkeeper, for sure.
But they're backing off. They're sitting very deep. They're inviting the pressure on. And meanwhile, at the other end, it was isn't it, rather?
Ball's in the net, but it doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Again, the Jordan All-Stars are relying on individual brilliance. Getting the ball to Smalls, getting the ball to the big man up top. Hoping for a little bit of something, a bit of magic from them. Whereas the SC Dons have been ticking it over really nicely, trying to create an opportunity. But again, nothing to show for it. 14 minutes in.
That just looks...
Whoa.
He looks so...
Hasn't been a boring game, though.
No,
has not been a boring game.
It's they've been well matched. They've set up with different plans. Thought they would do well to hold up. And he's squeezing it! Oh, would you look at that?
Oh, no.
Well, we picked him out just a second ago. Hassan has been in that position all game. Every time he's got the ball to feet, he's been within shooting range. He finds an angle to get the shot off. But everything that's gone on that opposition goal, Kevin's been equal to, and that will be a disappointment to him, because he really should have saved it.
Out of all the saves he's made, that one, that was...
Could go another.
Oh, they could wrap it up here.
Well, we were talking about different game plans, and it looked as if we were heading for a penalty shootout. But it looks as if it is going to be the SC Dons.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds to go. Unfortunately, it looks like it wasn't a moment of brilliance that separated the two teams, and I will not be getting my penalty shootout, unfortunately. And there you go. Final whistle's gone.
Congratulations.
It is the SC Dons who have won this final. And I think when you look back at the player that looked most likely to win anything or score anything, there he is. And it's ironic, isn't it, that he's wearing the big number 1, because he is the number 1 man.
Add a few zeros to that, and that's how much he's taken home today.
He's the 10 grand man.
He is the 10 grand man.
He's the 10 grand man.
Fantastic effort. Fantastic effort from the SC Dons. And of course the Jordan All-Stars as well. I mean,
the game plan for them was clearly to allow the Dons to have possession. They were going to sit back, try and hit on the counter. We saw Ishmit getting a couple of opportunities to do so, but they were in effect just leaving the goal scoring entirely down to him, whereas with the SC Dons there were multiple potential goal scorers.
Yeah, I think a lot of half chances to the Jordan All-Stars, and unfortunately couldn't make any of them pay. One of those goes in, you know, it could have been a very different story. Park the bus, as I mentioned, they might have even exceeded the 15 minutes that we aforementioned, but you know, got to shout out SC Dons. That was unfortunately a mistake that wins the game, but again, that's how the cookie crumbles, and they're going to be heading to be playing against the boss level team.
Oh,
wow!
Well, the boss, and they're gonna be in a great frame of mind.
Yeah, they are,
because you've just come through all the way. You've won the final, and now you get a chance to just bask in a bit of reflective glory, knowing that you know you're 10 grand richer, and now you've got a chance to go and duff up a few big names. Let's have a look at some of the highlights of this game.
Remember to keep your boots on. You are going to be taking part in our boss.
So there we go. That was the opening chance. That was the play we were talking about. Hassan picking up the ball in these positions was always getting in a position where he was likely to do some damage. Chances at the other end, they weren't that regular, to be perfectly frank, but the one player that did look the class act was Ismet. I mean, great poise, great control, but look at that. Just a step up above in terms of quality, but you can't take too much away from the Jordan All-Stars in terms of their game plan, because it literally worked right until the death. It was only that moment of brilliance in the end that cost them, you've got to say, a goalkeeping error, because it looks like they would have taken them to a penalty shootout. So again, City deep, and again, what about that? The balance, poise, control. This was the moment. Ismail getting away, and he would have been disappointed that he didn't get the shot on target. Brilliantly done. Shakes off 2 challenges, a 360 turn, and the shot, which didn't make the keeper work. But again, that drifted side. And this is where we started to see Kevin, the keeper, pulling off some absolute world-class saves. I mean, he really was perhaps the keeper of the day, I think, in the right position. And again, doesn't go down too early, makes the player make the decision before he decides where it is he's going to go. And I think at that point we thought that it was going to go to penalties. And then here, look at that, right through the legs of Yorin. This is even better when you catch that. Yorin turns around, looks at the keeper, but I can tell you what, he let it through his legs.
Congratulations. So can we get the SC Dons Kings captain over to the...
What can we say? We've just seen 2 fantastic finals, and that isn't the end of the action, because we got the boss level game. We got Wes Brown, we got Chris Boyd, we got Siobhan Chamberlain, we got Leanne Anderson, and we got Jermaine Pennant there as well. Now, Naz is over pitch side talking to the winners from both the women's and the men's competition.
Thank you, Tim. I am joined by Jade here from the Stars League. Jade, you just bagged yourself £10,000 with that 2-1 victory. Tell me, how are you feeling?
Absolutely buzzing, man. Honestly, can't believe it. So happy. The girls put in an absolute shift. So, yeah, over the moon. So happy, yeah.
It's fantastic. It was a bit cagey towards the end. I know you guys went 2-0 up, but conceded the goal.
Yeah.
Talk me through how you were feeling.
It was tense, man. Everybody was tired as well. Obviously, it's been a long day, a lot of football being played, but everyone dug deep, and I had faith in the girls. So, yeah, we got the job done.
As you mentioned, it's not just been a long day, it's been a long tournament as well. You guys started this back in London, you won the heats there. You've now made it here today, the standard was through the roof, and you've taken home the W. Final thoughts on how you're feeling and how are you spending the money? I know you mentioned a little holiday, and now it could come to fruition. Yeah.
Big holiday now, yeah. Honestly, it's absolutely buzzing. As I said, all the girls put in a shift. Just so happy to be here, and yeah, just thank you to Ladbrokes, thank you to everyone for just putting on a great tournament. And
lastly, you're going to be heading up against the boss level team. You know, one last dance here at the Ladbrokes Players Cup. How are you feeling ahead of that one?
Feeling good, man. Like we've shown that we can do it. We've shown that we can play well. So let's just go out there, have fun with it, and yeah, let's get the win. Amazing.
Best of luck, Jade. You absolutely smashed it. Congratulations once again, and enjoy that holiday. Oh, Tim. Oh, Chris. I was talking to Tim again. We are joined by Chris, SC Don Kings. You guys came home with a very cagey 1-0 victory there. Talk me to how you're feeling.
Buzzing, man. Like, everyone here supporting the cause. Ladbrokes brought out like an amazing event. And yeah, man, I'm buzzing, man. I'm happy, man.
So, 14 minutes into the game, 0-0. I know you guys set up, played a bit of tiki-taka, trying to feel your way into the game, trying to see how you can score the goal. Keeper was making some fantastic saves.
Great saves.
Well, so, 14 minutes in, 0-0. What are you guys thinking?
You know what? We're composed, you know, like we play very relaxed. We understand our own abilities, we understand our strengths and our weaknesses, so we're very like a relaxed team. Like a lot of teams will look at us and think, what are they up to? But we know what we're up to, like. So for us, it's all about staying relaxed and staying composed, because the game ain't done till the last whistle, do you know what I'm saying? So at any moment, you can get a goal. At any moment, you can get like a lift from your subs saying, yo, clutch the game. And literally after I mentioned to Toby, clutch, it's gone through. Had an attempt, which come out and scored from it. So,
yeah. Congrats. And the goal scorer, Hassan Hero. You slipping him an extra £50 for his trouble?
Of course not. A very influential player for our team.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, we just keep going on. We try to win more tournaments, and Ladbrokes keep putting on more of these events and tournaments because, again, it's brought a lot of people together and it's been amazing. Do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you guys must be on cloud 9 and looking forward.
Buzzing.
You guys are going to be playing against the boss level team, the creme de la creme, ex-pros in there, Champions League winners, Premier League winners. They've won it all. How are you feeling ahead of that one?
Congrats to them, man, but this is our streets, bro. This is 5-a-side. This isn't 11-a-side professional. This is what we're here for, do you know what I'm saying? And we run these courts. That's what we're called, SE Don Kings. And yeah, man, just look out. We got a long year to come, a lot of things to come. We've done a lot, and yeah, we're here. Amazing. Here to stay.
Massive congratulations, Chris, SE Don's Kings. Massive collaboration there. Tim, back to you.
Boss level game that is upcoming. I have the team list here, and there's some impressive names on it, as you can see. Jermaine Pennant, what a career he had. I remember seeing Jermaine Pennant when we used to cover a lot of the England youth internationals, and I saw him put in one of the most incredible performances for the England youth team against Germany, and we'll see if we can talk to him in a bit, because that set him off on that career. Remember, he was at Notts County before he became the player. I think he cost, what, 2 million Arsenal paid for him. Nobody before had ever paid a fee like that for a player that young. And Arsenal fans, if there's any Arsenal fans who are watching this, you'll remember that in his first season he appeared as a substitute, but on the first game that he started, he scored a hat-trick against Southampton in a 6-1 victory. Who else? Wes Brown, of course, former Manchester United, won something like, what, 15 trophies with United down the years. And a great servant to United before, of course, he went to Sunderland. And now he's back. Now
I am back, Tim. I'm out of breath. I'm so glad.
Do you not wish you were? I wish I was out there.
I'm so glad I'm not involved in that. I've literally just jogged
I do.
about 15 metres from the pitch back here, and I'm out of breath.
Really?
So I don't think I would have fared too well today. I think I would have been a bit of a liability. So, yeah, I'm glad to be putting my feet up, enjoying my time in the commentary box with you, Tim.
So the game is kicking off in a few minutes' time. Jermaine Pennant, 15 clubs he played for in his career.
That is a fantastic effort for him, and one of them being my team, Liverpool.
Yes.
I remember my favourite goal of his was against Chelsea. I remember he popped it up on his chest, and he volleyed it top corner. I mean, from that moment, I just knew he did. Yeah, he was a sensational player for Liverpool.
Wes Brown, what a servant he was for Manchester United.
Yeah, fantastic effort again.
Alex Ferguson said about him, I remember that, he said at the time, one of the best natural defenders this club has had in years.
Well, he's going to need all that natural defending ability today. I mean, the standard is 5-a-side tournament here at Ladbrokes. And listen, I know he's won all there is to win. I know he's gone up against the cream of the crop. He was with Ronaldo for a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, like I said.
Who else we got in here? Oh, Chris Boyd. Right, now, north of the border, he does south of the border, he doesn't need any introduction. His, one of the things that happened to him in his career, he ended up one season, the season that he left Kilmarnock for Glasgow Rangers, he was top scorer for both clubs for the season.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think that had ever happened before.
That must be in the Guinness Book of World Records. That's an insane achievement.
It is. Right, the Starleads, they are going to be first up. So let's have an introduction to the Starleads.
I got love for it, it's real. 2 times for the haters, man, cause I notice how this shit feel. 3 times for my family dog, cause this shit done paid our bills. And I get 4 times my net worth from a year ago with no deals.
Well, here we are then, getting ready for the teams to get back out there again. The Stars League against the boss level team.
Wow, this is what they came for. This is the real prize. You know, the bragging rights to say you've beaten Wes Brown, Jermaine Pennant, Siobhan Chamberlain, Leanne Sanderson, Chris Broyd, and of course Street Planner, Jack Downer, and Harriet as well.
I said to Siobhan was on earlier on, Siobhan Chamberlain, the goalkeeper, the keeper. She said, look, I hope by the time we get out there, they've run themselves into the ground a bit.
One can only hope and pray. Like I said, I was here this time last year thinking I'm surrounded by invincibles. William Gallas, Jeremy Aliadier, Laurent.
Gallas, what a player.
What a player. Until we were 3-0 down in 3 minutes, Tim. Wow.
What can you, any player that can decide to go Chelsea, Arsenal and Spurs and still be able to walk around
I know.
He's a top bloke, actually.
Yeah.
He's a top bloke.
Very profound.
Yeah.
Very, very wise. I remember every time I asked him a question, he stroked his chin. And I thought, wow, this man's really deep in thought about what he had for breakfast.
Yeah. It's like an Eric Cantona, isn't it? He's sort of like, I have the egg, and they have made toast. And that brings them together. Did you say profound?
And I was just thinking, wow, how is your full English so poetic, William?
Getting the big introductions. There he is, the big man. The legend from Kiri.
I quite like that it's a complete overhaul from the previous boss level team last year. I think it's quite nice to see. I'm not just saying that because I'm salty here in the commentary box. I'm just trying to justify why I'm not out there. But that's quite nice to see an overhaul. We're getting to see some familiar faces, some fantastic ex-professionals, some current amazing talent as well in Harriet and Jack Downer as well, who are sensational street planner, freestylers, tricksters, you name it, they got it.
Well, there they are, some famous faces there. Getting ready to rev it up for one last time. And you see, the thing is, these guys will have rolled in here with, they haven't been out training, they haven't been doing this for 3 months.
Yeah.
So here we go then. This is the Stars League. The Ladbrokes Players Cup winners against the boss level team. And how much boss has this team got left in it? Leanne Sanderson is standing right there. Again, one who's involved playing in the World Cups. Great player.
Fantastic player.
28 to around 2018, 2019. She and Siobhan Chamberlain, who racked up 50-odd caps for the Lionesses. And a lot of competition in the goalkeeping position then as well. Jack Downer, this is 8 minutes, this game, and that's not anything to do with the Stars League. Oh, that was cheeky from Subs, wasn't it? Really was.
Still got it. She's still got it.
Pablo, but they will be desperate to make an impression here, because not only have they won the 10 grand, they'll get another 500 on top if they win this game. So they'll be right up for it. This is Harriet Pablo.
I think we're going to see a lot more of an open game this time. I think the shackles have been released.
That was close. That was very close. Maybe closer than they wanted it to be. Jack Downer and giving the ball away. And this is Sophie M. There's the angle for the shot. She's closed down this time. Drops up to Sophie N.
Stars League passing it around very nicely. I was interested to see if they...
Good save from Siobhan Chamberlain.
Yeah, I was interested to see if they would, how much respect they would pay the boss level team. Would they be standing off? Would they go for it? But it's nice to see that they are.
Yeah, nice height that. Yeah. The shot coming in there. Looking for a bit of movement off of the ball again. Dana with the ball at the overlap. Sophia got into so many good positions in that final. She'd be disappointed that she didn't end up with a couple of goals scored. That was Jack Downer.
I don't think she won't mind too much if she makes up for it in this game against the boss level team. That is bragging rights.
Yeah, it is, because the great thing is, you know that you can always refer to this when you tell your kids or your grandkids in 20 years time, I played against the Champions League winner, and they're going, get over yourself, what, on the PlayStation? It's like,
it's like two truths, one lie.
Yeah,
that'd be a brilliant one.
Here is Jermaine Pennant then coming into the game for Pavlou. And as we said, Jermaine made history years ago, moving from Notts County to Arsenal for a couple of million, and then 3 goals on his full debut for the Gunners. He's been everywhere. Again, Siobhan Chamberlain in good form. I tell you, she's
been the busier of the two keepers, hasn't
she has. That very good actually, because she's here on the back of I think it was about a 7-hour car journey.
Oh wow!
With her family back from Centre Parks. So you know, those limbs need a bit of stretching.
Thanks for being
a bit of a workout there.
Appreciate that. Yeah, she's like a cat there in the goal, in between the sticks.
Quickly taken. Needed to keep it down. Needed to keep it low. It seems what there is Jermaine Pennant, whose actual debut, professional debut, was at 16 years of age and 319 days. Oh, Jack Downer showing he's got a few moves.
Unlucky. See, one thing about this boss level team is, although they are retired, they're still very competitive. They won't want to come away from this without a win.
Can you imagine?
Don't get it twisted.
Because somebody will see it and they will not let them forget it.
It will go viral.
Clipped up, it will be on social media, it will be viral.
And you can see that on @Ladbrokes.
Yeah.
Front and centre, probably pinned to their page.
That's good play. It's brilliant play again by Sophie. Sanderson made the quick run. Here's Wes Brown. Up to the edge of the area, couldn't get it back to him, Jermaine Pennant. Wes Brown.
Baggy touch.
You forget, there's Sophie again. You forget, really, don't you? You always think about with United. There is Brown again. But he was a big favourite, of course, at the time that he spent with Sunderland. There goes Sanderson. Another.
There you go, a bit of added incentive being shouted from the crowd there. 500 quid girls, come on.
Yeah, 500 quid girls, get a move on.
Kick it up a notch, couple subs on, fresh legs.
We have 3 minutes to acquire ourselves a little extra in the beer tokens department. Back in comes Chris Boyd. Alex McLeish compared him to Ali McCoist back in the day. Was a real goal poacher in his time. You look at his goals record, it's incredible. 172 appearances, 104 goals. I think that was with Rangers. Actually, might be with Kilmarnock. Here's Sanderson, little touch.
Ooh.
Well, that wasn't like Ali McCoist.
Yeah, that was. I've actually been compared to Ali McCoist recently.
Really?
Retired.
Second fastest player in history to get to 50 goals with Rangers in his time. Here he is again.
Oh,
now this could be the moment. This is the moment. Oh, how'd you miss that? Andrea.
No!
She got the opening goal in that final, missed a few chances after it, and she's missed the golden opportunity here.
Bragging rights out the window there.
Wow, and this is... Jack Downer. He really should have buried that. But again, you've got to give credit where it is due. Jack Downer.
Oh. Wow.
Well, what can you say?
Wow. He's getting booed.
Yeah, what can you say? What Jermaine Pennant, what Chris Boyd, what Wes Brown, Champions League winners, Cup winners, what they couldn't do, he could.
Street Panel world champion. That was straight out of his playbook, though. He flicked it up on the volley, off the post and in. I mean, he is the reason my career is over. I'm going to show you a video after this, Tim.
He's the reason mine never got going. Here's Boyd again. Yeah, he's got it in it, and he has it taken on
the antagonist. We love an antagonist, don't we? Oh, showboating.
He really is now, but he's giving it away. Loses out. And they get it back in again. There's Andrea. Again, a lovely little touch of her own.
Jermaine Pennant sent to the shops there. Said, pick me up a pint of milk while you're there.
Back they come. There's only 18 seconds here. It looks like they're going to forfeit the chance to win that additional 500 quid. There is Boyd. Got to get it downfield. There's Sophie in possession. Is she going to nutmeg him?
Well, she's dancing.
I think she
dancing through. She's taking it into. Brilliant game, though, isn't it?
Well, they've done well, and I think that is that it? No, the final whistle hasn't gone. It is a direct free kick, quickly taken.
Like last chance
is
saloon.
Andrea. This is the last chance. Here he is. Oh, the moment came then. It did appear for Jade. She dragged it back onto her left foot, but clearly wasn't confident enough to shoot with it. Had to come back over to the right, and that meant the chance had gone. And Leanne Sanderson, there it is, and Dan is going to do her again. Jack Downer right on the whistle.
On the buzzer, I don't think it'll count.
It is
1-0 to the boss level team
who have run-out winners. But I've got to say, it was an underperformance from some of those teams.
A bit of an underperformance.
I think they were lucky.
You know what? Sometimes all you need is a bit of luck.
Yes.
Get you through the game. It's got a certain nation to the final of the Euros tomorrow, but, you know, we take what we can get at this point.
Should we have a look at some of the highlights? This will be the Jack Downer show. I will guarantee you he will have this clipped up and flying on YouTube, TikTok, and every other platform you know.
Social media sensation, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Street Panner.
Well, they had early chances, didn't they, with Sophie?
There was a flurry of early chances, weren't there?
Yeah. And again, but got to say that Siobhan Chamberlain was doing a very good job.
Fantastic.
In that goal.
Fantastic job. Unless we forget the 7-hour round trip. Yes. Centre Parks as well, you know, that is...
With 2 children.
With 2 children. Yeah. With 2 children.
Here they go again. He clearly had the bit between his teeth. He realised that there was some viral video moments available for collection here. I think the manager needs to have a bit of a word with Wes, because I think he was taking it for granted.
Yeah. Well, it's lovely to see, you know, the boss level team really warming up. You know, this is the first game they've played. Stars have been at it all day. They should be red hot. So to take home the win is no easy feat. Oh, it could have been so different. It could have been so different, Tim.
You hear the atmosphere, you can hear the encouragement coming, but there you go.
Oh, the game breaker. That was something out of FIFA Street. That was sensational from Jack Downer. Street Panner. Oh, the ringer. He's been here along the way, to be fair. He's been a real trooper. He's been in that cage, nutmegging people left, right, and centre throughout the course of this Ladbrokes Players Cup.
I've been watching it. It's stunning.
It is.
Actually.
It's an art. It is beautiful, honestly.
Unbelievable.
Until it happens to you.
Yeah.
And then you think, why me? Why? How dare you?
Oh, we are already into the SE Dons here against the boss level, and they aren't going to get such an easy ride of it in this game here, because these guys are going to be right up for it. Malik in there, looking to find Toby, pulls the shot wide. It might well have been a bit more prosaic and walking pace, but it certainly isn't going to be in. I tell you, if Jack Downer pulls any of those tricks here, I'll give you some odds on where he's going to end up. So, what type of mood are they in? And it is such a big thing. They've won the day. That's
Jack Downer,
yeah.
Sin bin. I think the crowd will be screaming for that after he's
got to go.
After the showmanship, let's put it that way, for the previous game.
I think they're a red card. For the cheek.
Give him a red card for nutmegging me earlier.
Yeah. Well, this is their moment here, the SE Dons. This could turn out to be the greatest day of their playing careers. You never know what's going to happen next. You've got to seize the day, run the day before the day runs you, and that is exactly what they have done here today. They've been in great form from the start of the day. There have been very few lapses in concentration. And there's the angle again. And it's Joshua who bends it over the bar.
2.5 minutes in. SE Don Kings really going for the jugular.
Yeah, they
really going for the jugular.
It is a big moment. You know, anybody, if you've grown up watching football and you love playing the game, to end up on a day like this where you're winning as you won, and now you're playing against a team of big names. There's Boyd losing it on there. This is the day. What is it they say? You know, we get heroes. There's a chance we get heroes. We get legends. Heroes get remembered. The legends never die.
Wow.
And that is what it is for them today. This is the moment. Can they take it? Now, what they were good at was soaking up pressure and just taking their time. That's not going to count.
It's interesting to think that Wes Brown used to defend against Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's got Hassan to contend with.
So that ought to be the interview question. So, Wes, you've defended against Ronaldo and Hassan. Can you tell me which one gave you the most problems?
I think if you asked him in the here and now, I think Hassan might be right up there.
Well, as they said to you, right, on that clip before you came on, hey, this ain't no 11-a-side game. This is 5-a-side. This is a different game. There's the shot coming in from Chris Boyd. Away they go with Toby. And there is the main man, Hassan. He's the man that makes it all tick. I think he's the one that can be almost maybe invisible for minutes, but then he will appear at the moment when you need him most. Here they come again. Keeping them pressed very, very deep. Yeah, it was a good save. It was a good hit by Joshua again, and Chamberlain makes a really very, very good save indeed.
Fantastic save.
She
has been sensational between the sticks today.
It was indeed hit out of the force that was hit out of with.
Wow.
Very, very good.
Rolling back the years.
It was. Wes.
He said,
having a moment.
He said, these aren't your streets, right?
No, I think what's going through Wes's mind there is, right, I've had enough of this.
Right,
you
send me off.
Think you can play? Right, meet this.
We love it from Wes Brown. No nonsense.
It's their chance again, opening up here. Play breaking down the other end. This is the opening here. Jermaine Pennant. He's missed an absolute sitter. And Here they come again. It's Toby cutting inside. He's looking to see if he can play.
Oh, the pressure's paid there. SC Dons 1-0 up.
They deserve it.
They do deserve it. But off the back of JP hitting the crossbar.
Yeah.
How things could have been so different.
Well,
If buts and maybes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's rolled his hand there. Oh, he's left him on the ground.
He's
He's eating grass over there. Artificial, of course. Cameraman's got a nice little close-up on that one.
There it is. Oh, it's an own goal.
Bikes up, sorry.
What can you do?
Should have...
He'll tell you he played for that.
Is Wes Brown claiming that one?
Yeah.
Did it, wasn't much of a goal scorer, is it?
Oh, but it is an immediate strike back. And they caught everybody, including Siobhan Chamberlain.
I can't even come up for breath, Tim. Give me a chance. Give me a chance to recover.
Tell you, the cameraman needs a chance to recover because he didn't see it either. It is the SC Dons. They're back there.
Only at the Ladbrokes Players Cup will this happen. Boss level.
It is. They're saying they've given it away again, and that was a chance for Toby. Should have kept it down low. Let it rise.
2-1. Just over a minute remaining in the game. SC Don's going to run away with it.
Yeah, oh, right across. It's off the post and rolls along the line, and back out he comes again. There is Boyd.
Jermaine Pennant.
He's out there, Boyd again. Now, what little bit of magic is he going to weave? Jermaine.
Head and chest over it, Jermaine. 101.
In a true pros fashion, what did he do? Looked at his boots. Jermaine, you are a massive talent. We've seen so many great games with him involved.
But here where it really matters, in the Ladbrokes Players Cup, boss level match.
He'll be looking about this. Will be the last chapter in the biography.
I think you might miss that chapter out, to be fair. I would.
The day it didn't happen. Opportunity came. I built the door, but the door was locked. And here they come again. It is. This is the man. I think he's been their best player, isn't he? And if he's well, as soon as you say that, he gives away the ball.
Yeah. Commentator's curse.
Yeah, it is. Boyd is in there.
Boyd.
Well,
on another day. Possibly 20 years ago. Yeah. That would have been 2-2.
And, oh
Jack Downer down.
And they're back out again. And Boyd's it. Go on, I tell you, he's finishing more like Woody Boyd. Cheers.
On that note.
And on that note, it is the end of the game. And the SE Dons have had a sensational day. Not only have they won the Ladbrokes Players Cup and pocketed a cheque for £10,000, they've just added another 500 to that for beating the team of pros, including Wes Brown, Jermaine Pennant, Siobhan Chamberlain, Leanne Anderson, Chris Boyd, Jack Downer, and Harriet Pavley.
That is bragging rights.
Talking about that day.
That is I think they're talking about it right now, to be honest. I caught a little glimpse of that. Do you see when I sent Jermaine to the shops?
He did. He did. He came back with a loaf of bread and he sent it back for eggs. Oh dear.
Brilliant stuff.
Trophy presentation time will be coming soon. The other thing I liked about this event, the trophies. Whoever designed the trophies, there is
majestic.
Yeah, they are. There is a bit of a nod to the UEFA Cup.
Yeah.
And there is a little bit of a nod to the old UEFA Cup Winners' Cup.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because usually, let's be honest, they don't usually do too much for the trophies, but they have with this. They are fabulous looking trophies, and if you take those back to your club and they're there, I mean, what a great centerpiece.
Prestigious.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, maybe
we should get Tottenham to enter next year.
Oh, that's not good, actually. We're having a quiet, closed season. We've got Bergvall. I forget who we're being linked with.
Right, so there's I think the format of this is right. So because the women's team, Stars League, lost 1-0.
Yeah.
However, the SE Dons won 2-1. It's 2-2 aggregate score. So there's a penalty shootout to decide the winners.
You've done well there.
I've done well there.
Oh, dear.
Which I tell you hasn't done well there.
Chris Boyd. You've got to get to him afterwards and say, you know, what
went wrong?
What went wrong? What's the story of the demise?
What's the story in Balamory?
One step.
Oh, was it a no-looky? Was it a no-looky, Hassan?
He's just a bit classy, isn't he?
He is,
Hey?
he is.
I mean, the guy is just a bit too
I'm
cool.
going to call it Ivan Hassan. That's what I'm going to call him. Hassan Tony. That has a better ring to it, doesn't it? Hassan Tony. JP.
There are some whistles here.
Oh. Was it ever in doubt?
Yeah, I think there was a potential for some doubt there, but you know.
Came back for a third time from the shops.
Yeah.
With a
He
new
had
pair
the
of
eggs
boots.
and the bread.
He got eggs, bread.
Yeah, that
and a
time
fresh
we
pair
let
of
him
cleats.
stay home.
One-step penalties.
Here they go.
Oh!
It's Toby.
Makes it 2-1. This is it. Jack Downer.
Yeah, he had the moves, and he's done them again. He's waited for the
Hop,
keeper to
skip
come
and
in.
a jump. Bruno Fernandes-esque.
I always remember the first time they started doing things like that, with the staggered run-up before Panenka, obviously, with Setmar. John Aldridge always used to do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a blast from the past.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Yeah, good guy. The top bloke was Aldo. And here...
From Aldridge to Downer.
Oh,
yeah.
what a journey.
What a journey that hop, skip and a jump penalty has taken over the years.
There he is.
Mind games.
It is.
Seasoned professional. This isn't her first rodeo.
It is Joshua.
Oh, dancing feet.
A little bit of dancing. Oh, he's dispatched it.
And just like that.
Well, they have done them in the end.
There you go, after 3 penalties each, the SE Dons.
They've done it.
They've wrapped up the win, SE Dons. Fantastic effort from them, 500 quid to them as well, on top of the 10 grand. Wow, I guess this is an extra 100 for everyone, isn't it?
We're going to have a Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
We're going to have the Ladbrokes Players Cup, the Hall of Fame. Because we're trying to pick out players that have looked or stood just a level above the rest, and I think the number one, and it's ironic, isn't it? It's usually the number one keeper. He's wearing the number one because he thinks he is the number one.
Yeah.
Right? And no one's arguing.
Or he's in the wrong position. He's supposed to be between the sticks and he forgot his gloves, one of the two, but it's worked out for the SE Dons.
It's brilliant. There's Leanne Sanderson, who's got...
Yeah. It's essentially a Ballon d'Or we're handing out here at Ladbrokes.
We should do. I think a Hall of Fame needs to be added. And as far as the boss team is concerned, there should be a Hall of Shame for the underperformance.
The underperformers.
The
well, do you know what the Hall of Shamers do? They end up on commentary next year.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks.
It's me, Tim.
I'll get him coming in and saying, "What was it you called me?" Woody boy.
I'll tell him, listen, we've all been there. We've all been there. Right, Tim, I'm off to do some interviews on the pitch.
And so Naz is disappearing for a couple of minutes, and he's going to go off to pick up the mic and see if we can get some conversation with the winning teams out there. But what a fabulous day. You've been following the entire event with us on this live stream. It's been brilliant entertainment. It's been played in a great spirit, a really sporting spirit, and the day hasn't just been about these finals here today. These guys have been here, and they have been here since early this morning, getting ready, putting things together, and it's been a long old day, so they are due a rest and some celebration. So should we have a look at some of the highlights then? Here we go. This was from game 1 against the Stars League, and that was Jack Downer. This was the SE Dons, who put in, again, another match-winning performance here. Great save this, by the way, from Siobhan. Still looks in amazing shape, you've got to say. Tell you, she saved that team on more than one occasion. Meanwhile, at the other end, there was some fairly profligate attempts at goal scoring. And here we were. That was Joshua. Again, plenty of space there in the middle. Looked like a challenge from behind. And then Jermaine Pennant getting through. Should have been a goal, and he managed to hit the underside of the bar. Yeah, still 1-0 to the Dons. And then, what about that? Beautifully picked out this. Not great defending by Downer. And then they got to go back. It was an OG, Wes Brown here, playing for the deflection. And we thought, well, is this it? Is this where the tide turns? Is this where the Boss team really start to do just that, boss the game? But what about that? that was just sensational. And need you ask who the man was that delivered that moment? It was the number 1. And there's Boyd sending that one over. And again, how many chances did he have? Into the shootout we went. And Joshua with a winning penalty. Celebrations for both the Stars League and the SC Dons. And time for a bit of photo celebration. So there we are. Now Naz is being out and about. He's down there on the field with his microphones. Hopefully, if we cross over there now, he is going to be talking to some of the victors of the day.
Thank you. Thank you, Tim. I'm here with Chris, Jade and Siobhan, who have just completed that boss level match. Guys, you've won the 500 quid. You won the match overall on penalties. Yeah. Talk me through it. How are you feeling?
Buzzing, happy to have got another win, obviously, most importantly.
Oh, no, you guys lost though, slightly.
Yeah, but obviously we're a whole team, so one team, one dream, all that. So no, buzzing.
Chris?
Over the moon again, man. I can't explain how much we're happy. We're great. Beat all the legends and that, but where the legends here? I told you already. Fives is us. Told you.
You did say these were your streets and you come home with a win. Siobhan, you were sensational between the sticks. I'm hearing that you had a 7-hour round trip from Centre Parks earlier today with the kids as well. So for you to stick your gloves on for the first time in a year and pull off those saves was just amazing. Talk me through how it was.
Yeah, do you know what? It was fun. As you said, haven't put my gloves on for a year, but I was a bit anxious about coming back in, you know, when you haven't put the gloves on, but once you're back in, you're playing, you kind of, it all comes back, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, the muscle memory kicked in. She was making saves left, right and centre. At one point, you guys were 1-0 down. It was looking unlikely that you were going to bring home the 500 quid, but you managed to do it. Talk me through what it means.
It means a lot, obviously, like, representing, like, 2 brands, and, like, it just means a lot to our, like, home, innit, you know what I'm saying? Because we've done this basically for, like, South, and, yeah, like, we just appreciate every moment. We thank everybody that came out and, like, supported, whether they supported or didn't, or watched the whole, like, performances. We just thank everybody, so it means a lot.
And obviously we was able to get money for everyone that came today as well. So obviously we've won, so it's great, but it's good for all the teams. But it's good for all the teams to come, they get something to take away. Yeah. It's been a good day all round, so yeah, very.
And Siobhan, talk me through the boss level team's performance. What did you think of it over the 2 games?
Look, we're here for the people, aren't we? The people wanted the money.
Well, there was one point where everyone was booing Jack Downer for scoring, so wait.
The crowd weren't happy. We got a bit of a performance for ourselves as well. No, it was great. Everyone had fun. Everyone had a good time. And it was tough opposition. They played some good games. They're here. They're winners for a reason. Yeah,
exactly. These are the teams. We've got Stars League and the SC Don Kings, who have cleaned up today. £10,000, an extra 500 quid for everyone here today. So, mass congratulations. Love to see it. Brilliant stuff and amazing stuff, Siobhan. Take care. Back to you, Tim. What a day. What a day.
And congratulations to the SC Dons and the Stars League. That brings to an end the live coverage. But do stay around because we are going to have the trophy presentation and a chance for those teams to go up, collect their check and collect these really impressive trophies. So from me and from him, but he's gone, Naz, Thank you very much for joining us. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you all back here next year. Time then for the presentations.
Okay, so people from the UK and Ireland, the Ladbrokes Players Cup 2024 has concluded. Have you enjoyed yourself? That's what I'm talking about. I tell you what, today's finals day has been hotly contested on both the men's and the women's competition, so you really should be proud of yourself for the standard that you put out there today. But we do have some winners, of course. What we're going to start with first and foremost, though, guys, is the individual prizes. Okay, so we've had our activations taking part. You don't need to come up, but just an announcement and a round of applause. The winner of our foot darts with a score of 124 is Jerry Yiannopoulos. So, Jerry, where are you? If she's still here, well done, Jerry. We will be in touch about those O2 Arena tickets coming your way. And same for the winner of our Panna Cage Challenge against our freestylers. That was EJ from XB2R. So, again, a pair of O2 Arena tickets coming your way. Then, our first 5 hat-trick heroes of today's competition, all from the women's tournament, funnily enough. So first up, from the OGs, Sarah and Jennifer. Are either of you here from the OGs? Adrian's got your footballs. Where are you? Sarah, Jennifer? One over that way. And just one over this way here. Then Natalia from the Queens. You still here, Natalia? There you go. You take that for Natalia then. Libby from the Golden Oldies. Good work, Libby. And our last hat-trick hero, Lily Beth from Yammers FC. Are the Yammers girls still here? If not, we will get them to, don't worry, Adrian will sort that out. Now, top goal scorers from both the men's and the women's competition. Top goal scorers, you win tickets to the All Points East Festival in London, courtesy of Ladbrokes. First up from the Jordan All-Stars for the men's tournament, Ismet. Izzy. Well done, bro. You don't need to come up, Izzy. We'll be in touch, though, about those pair of tickets for the All Points East Festival. And Libby, once again, from the Golden Oldies. So, Libby, we'll be in touch about those pair of tickets, okay? Then, the player of the heat from both the men's and the women's competition. From the men's competition, it is Haas from the SE Dons Kings. So, Haas, a pair of O2 Arena tickets coming your way. And from the ladies' tournament, from Stars League Futsal, it is Nada. So I can see some of the Stars League teams still here, so I'm sure you'll let us know, and we'll be in touch about the O2 Arena tickets, okay? Now, though, on to our team prizes. And we will start with the ladies' competition. And we've got a VIP guest who's going to be handing over the trophies. So for the ladies' competition, it is our former pro and lioness, Siobhan Chamberlain. And first up, it's a congratulations coming to our runners-up. So, of course, they win a £5,000 cash prize as well. Give it up for Up the Cheetah! Okay, so. Okay, we need their check. It's not real, you can't cash this, girls, but we will be in touch, okay? So, in 3, 2, 1, show your appreciation for Up the Cheetah! Girls, thank you so much for taking part. Spread the word, and we hope to see you next year. Ladbrokes Players Cup 2025. Now, for our winners for the women's tournament for the Ladbrokes Players Cup 2024. Make some noise for Stars Leagues! So well done, girls. I know that the organisation only started a girls' line of the organisation this year, and you've already come and won yourself this tournament. So plenty more success, hopefully, to come in the future. A couple of you might need to put your trophies down. A few of you hold the check. Captain, we need you to take the big boy trophy and we're going to do a money shot with your £10,000 check, with your trophies and the big Champions Trophy in 3, 2, 1 to the Stars League! Way! Way! Once again, girls, thank you for taking part in the tournament. You've been great sports. We hope to see you again next year. Adrian wants another money shot. You can put it on the ground if you want. Camera people, do you want to cheer or do you want them posing like that? One more cheer. So trophy in the hands. Pick up the check as well for us, please. One more time. Fireworks again in 3, 2, 1. Champions! Adrian Osman, the big daddy from Ladbrokes, loving a celebration there. And now we turn our attention to the men's tournament. Once again, we've got a VIP to hand out the trophies, so please show your appreciation for our ex-professional and former Three Lions star, Wes Brown. And first up, we'd like to make to the stage our runners-up for today. Give it up for the Jordan All-Stars! So gents, a £5,000 check coming your way. Once again, can we have a couple of you put your smaller trophies down or manage that check a little? Who's the team captain? In the middle, team captain. We want a little cheer for the Jordan All-Stars in 3, 2, 1. Give it up for the boys! Thanks for joining us. I'm sure we will see you guys next year as part of the tournament for 2025. Been keen participants. And now, over to our champions for 2024. For the Ladbrokes Players Cup Men's Tournament, it is the SE Dons Kings! So SE Dons Kings, there is your check for £10,000. Don't try and cash that one, it won't work. We will be in touch, all right? But Captain, make your business the big trophy. Hand the check to someone else. All right, we need to make sure you've got that. One person take responsibility for the trophy, and the rest of you hold the check. We're going to count them in as our champions of 2024 in the Ladbrokes Players Cup in 3, 2, 1. The SE Dons Kings! Oy! So what's been great to see in the competition this year, we've had new winners for both the men's and the women's tournament. Will it be the same for 2025? We're going to do one more money shot with the SE Dons Kings. In 3, 2, whoa. So in the middle, we need you straight down here first, all right? Okay. In 3, 2, 1, champions! So, the question is, SE Dons Kings, are you going to be back next year to defend your trophy? That's what we like to see, so we'll see you back here in 2025. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. But listen, spread the word. We'll see you back next year. SE Dons Kings are champions for 2024. For all of the teams that have taken part this year, thank you so much. This tournament is building bigger and better. It relies on you guys spreading the word and putting your energy in to turn up. Remember, we'll be back next year with the regional heats first and then our grand finals. So we'll see you again soon. Ladbrokes Players Cup 2024. We are out. Have a good weekend, people.